Good morning from down under, everyone. My name is Splits, and we're going to continue our Let's Play of Super Robot Wars Y. This will be part 98 in the series, and oh my, we are almost to 100 episodes already. Oh boy, we're getting there, folks. We're getting there. So there's really not much to do or say. I put a couple of items on Cyrus's mech, just like some placeholder items. So that's what he kind of does. We can't farm him Great Ace yet because we don't have access to our front missions. Woe is us, oh no. I'm sure we'll get them back soon enough. But otherwise, we are going to go straight into this episode, folks. So don't forget to leave a like and subscribe if you have been enjoying the series so far. Every little bit does help. And I guess by the time this episode goes up on YouTube, I'll probably be neck deep into a Final Fantasy Tactics Let's Play. So don't forget to stop and have a look at that if you are liking strategy games. Otherwise, we shall begin. Crusade at the end of time. Andromeda Starvation, Queen Medusa's audience chamber. Wow, that's a tongue twister. The root of our trouble has appeared in this universe. How could this happen? The failure was mine, Queen Medusa. I was unable to prevent their intrusion. Where did they jump to? We predicted they are in the planet Divan system. Reading have been observed from planet Lamar. We noticed unwanted pests crawling around the sector of space, have we not? Their presence here is proof that place and time are unique. That in turn presents us with an opportunity. To start preparations for nipping the abominable getter in the bud, you mean. The children of Ark must have encountered them by now. They're having doubts that gives us our opening. MacDonald, you were a renowned strategist in service of the Hiyaki Empire. I trust you have faith in this plan. Enough to wager my horn on its success. Very well, see it done. Apologies if you hear me sipping my drink, it's caffeine. At the public square. And that summarizes how the A event warped into deep space, right in the heart of the Andromeda Starvation. Representative Chica is currently in talks with the local species about how we can proceed, specifically how to get home. In other words, you guys have nothing to worry about. Questions, concerns, bring them all to Tamaki with Public Services Section 2. We're way out in deep space now, hard to believe. This is so cool, I love the A advent. Everyone I know will be so jealous once they hear about this. I've got to get some pictures while we're here. It's bizarre how well they're taking this. The A events people are just kinda used to this stuff. It'll be one thing if we're still close to Earth, but this... Are you really one to talk? If you're panicking much, you're sure not showing it. I've grown a lot with strikers. The same for the people living here. The fortitude of the A Advent citizens was forged in fire. Divers. The rebellions are afraid of us Earthlings evolving to be more aggressive, but we have to get stronger. I'd rather it be a different way entirely. People grow stronger, braver, and more resilient to adapt to any environment they have to face. You could call that evolution in a sense. The A Events people have grown so adaptable. I feel like it turned out there was no way home. They'd just make a new life out here. Maybe, but the people of Earth are only there because they didn't have to join the seeding project. That's true, you wouldn't have thought they'd take getting ripped away from the planet in stride. Yeah, it's just one way everyone's changed over this crazy journey. Still keeping up the silent treatment is creepy when you get intense like that, you know. I don't need your concern. Fine, be that way. Anyways, it's time for the meeting with Commander Musashi. It's going to be on this ship, but everyone's free to join. Come on, I'm taking you. Was already planning to. The rest of you need to know the truth. Right, the Geta Battleship Bridge. Welcome, strikers, my friends. We appreciate the gracious invitation, Commander Musashi. Oh, pleasure is mine. I wanted some quality face time with some of you folks. The people who made the application of photon power a reality and broke new ground in controlling it. Photon power. New types and more acting as the seeds of future evolution. You know about new types. You all blazed a trail for the humanity in this area to conquer the galaxy. We did. Okay, can this guy chill for like 5 seconds? Musashi Tomo. He was a member of the original Geta team and died in the battle against the Dinosaur Empire. Then what's he doing out here in space 2,500 years into the future? I'm guessing he'll get to that eventually. I see you're doing pretty good, Musashi. Hell, not just good, I see you really made something of yourself. Nice to see you too, Shiki-sama. Commander Musashi, about what you said regarding this era's humanity. I already told you that this is 2,500 years into your future. Now for a little history on what happened to humanity in that time. What do you mean by that? In your time, you're already pushing out into outer space. And in a little bit, humanity's going to start invading all directions to seize control over the entire galaxy. Wait, invading? Did the NUNG shift gears over time? Humanity terraformed countless planets and spread out into space. Terraformed, in other words, they took over people's planets. I thought the NUNG's policy was peaceful coexistence with other races. This was a new movement from the Earth to colonize the galaxy. The NUNG had no say in it. In fact, they eventually found themselves swept away in the tide. How did that come to that? When races make contact, there's bound to be conflict. The people of Earth fought for their survival. But that's so sad. Freya. They went out in the galaxy just to fight. That's so wrong. You're too soft. Sentiments like that go against the truth of the universe. Someone had to conquer everyone else, prove themselves the strongest, and get the galaxy under their thumb. And that was us, humanity. The Windermere said the Earth would bring danger to the universe, but there's got to be more to it, right? The story has us as the evil invaders. We soon found ourselves at war with an unbelievable might, and we lost. What? Our enemy wouldn't accept surrender. They tried to eradicate us down to the last cell. Then came the giant space warship. The what? Its name, Geta Emperor. It appeared when humanity was on the brink of extinction from the birthplace we've forgotten in our advance, Earth. It was the end of Orion War 1. Humanity found a second wind under the patronage of Emperor's awesome might. We routed our enemy and marched on, stronger than ever. Humanity? No. Geta conquered the universe. For what purpose does humanity exist? What does the universe want from Geta? The more our territory expanded, the more Geta Emperor evolved. It grew and grew, without limit. The fleet now occupies the entire star system, and similarly, Geta Emperor has grown larger than our whole solar system. A Geta bigger than the solar system. That's too large for me to even imagine. Is that evolution? Who can say, but I want to see what awaits at the end of Geta's path. Nope, I can't wrap my brain around it. Me either. This must be some kind of nightmare, right? This is all too real, unfortunately. This is one hell of a war we've stumbled on. Not just any war either, it's a campaign to eradicate all evil in the universe down to the very last. A crusade. A crusade. It's a real fancy word for it. Don't make it sound like this shouldn't involve you, this is your war. The survival of the human race hinges on it. Fact is, I can only see you all being here as Providence. What do you mean, Providence? Our enemy, the Andromeda Federation, is cornered. They're playing their last resort. Their plan is to time travel to the past and destroy the Earth before Geta Emperor is born. And that's why the Andromeda Federation is attacking the Earth. But that plan won't work. What makes you say that? even if the Andromeda Salvation did manage to change the past, that it wouldn't accomplish anything. The altered timeline would be separated from the original, it wouldn't rewrite the future. Branching timelines. They could change the past, but said past would branch into a separate new reality, and their future would stay exactly as it was. I'm impressed you guys have figured that out, but unfortunately things work a little differently around here. See, when Geta Emperor exists in the universe, it makes itself a singular point, forming a closed space with special properties. In short, that means the timeline won't split, instead it will all be pulled towards the fate of Geta Emperor existing. That's insane. Actually, it's not impossible. Everything before the existence of Geta Emperor would be trivial. Think of it like throwing pebbles into a huge river. You'd never change the course of the entire thing. But we know the events that seem small can cascade into huge outcomes, like with the butterfly effect. Meanwhile, there are factors with the ability to change the future even in this closed space. Those would be singular points. But like Musashi said, Geta Emperor is such a massive singular point, they still wouldn't be able to shift it much. Now I understand. Lelouch. Shamna, Queen of Silkistan, had a geas of endless rebirth. It allowed her to send her mind to the past. Effective time travel. She was able to retain her memory and experiences and use them to make new decisions. Time moves along one axis and doesn't branch, therefore the future can be changed. She must have known that, or at least believed it enough to bet her life on it. But that's only a small singular point. It doesn't have enough force to affect the future where Geta Emperor manifests. Therefore, Geta Emperor is an inevitable outcome. Hold on, let me get this straight. So if the Andromeda Salvation just wasting their time no matter what they do? Not quite. If there was a singular point that could be matched for Geta Emperor, they could change the future completely. Or if they could interfere with an event directly related to Geta Emperor, they might have a chance to divert it. Ark and Emperor, two Getas. Ark has some connection to Emperor, I assume, and that's why they've been trying to destroy it. It's ironic, Geta Emperor closed the timeline and isolated this reality. If it hadn't done that, the idea of affecting the past to alter the present wouldn't even be conceivable. I bet old MP's head's way too big to even consider the possibility of threat. Knight. You're on the right track. The Andromeda Acceleration's betting on that principle. The theory of space-time technology is all worked out, and they've got it down pat. The tricky part's controlling it. Even a little flicker in the space-time continuum could blow up a nebula worth of space. That's why the moment any intelligent civilization learns the first thing about it, they never touch it again. Taboo science all around. So the Andromeda Acceleration treads into forbidden territory, fully aware of the danger. And they've been mucked around on Earth since way before you started fighting them. They tried extinguishing anything that might lead to Geta Emperor's creation. You can thank them for the Hiyaki Empire. What? The Hiyaki Empire, the only like people who attacked the human race 35 years ago. You're telling us the Andromeda Acceleration put them up to it. They sent the flying saucer fortress back to Earth's past. The transfer failed, though, and ended up frozen in the Antarctic Glacier. Until it was found by a member of the Polar Expedition team, the guy who later became Emperor Bry. He used the advanced science of the Andromeda Acceleration stashed aboard the Flying Saucer Fortress to create the Hiyaki Emperor and fight Geta. And those older insect sightings. Bingo, small-scale temporal sabotage. But none of that matters anymore. You being here is a blessing. We can put an end to this war once and for all. You have tremendous resources at your disposal. Surely you don't need our help. We do have 2,500 years of technological advancement on you, but that doesn't add up to much more than you've got. Not to mention interference from the future would cause discrepancies. It could destabilize, worst case destroy this universe. But you guys are from the past before Geta Emperor existed. Whatever you do, you're safe. In simple terms, our hands are tied, but you on the other hand, you're from the past, so anything goes. How can you be sure? It's in Emperor's memories. Do those memories happen to include what happened on Earth back when my dad's team was active? They sure do, but those memories on Earth only go up to when Shin Geta's will went to Mars. Which is right when my brother disappeared. So basically your knowledge of our world ends at 19 years ago. Anything after that, you're in the dark, including what happened to us down the road. Is Emperor nearby? Yeah, it's, well, nearby is relative. It's sitting around 30 light years from here. Goddamn, what the hell is Geta Emperor? Geta is our god, the god of humanity, and the people it chose, unique amongst all life in the universe. Why does Geta protect humans and allow us to evolve? So that we can rule the universe. The apex of evolution means control over all existence. Ha 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 ha. Yeah, you're certainly not evil. That's the fundamental nature of evolution. It's certainly a bitter pill to swallow. Almost sounds like the Windermerians and their drum of salvation were right all along. This is the truth about humanity, about you. Right, the Revelans here. The only reason you're still alive is because you're a guest of Strikers. Know your place, or... Yeah, I know, I swore that when I died it would be by His Majesty's side. That's the biggest revelation to us, honestly, that Celestial Emperor Lava Bloom traveled through time as well. Cyrus. I'm from the present, you can connect the dots from there. The Panstellar Empire Ravel comes to Earth from 2,500 years into the future. Or at least the Emperor and his immediate forces. About 50,000 in total. Meaning Ravel fought against humanity 2,500 years in the future. The Andromeda Celebration Ravel, all kinds of galactic residents, in every shape and every culture, joined the war against humanity. The result, the proud Ravelians, the most valiant of them all, were driven to the brink of extinction. So you came up with the same plan as the Andromeda Celebration, go back to Earth's past. Of course not, we would never break the taboo. And even more importantly, His Majesty would never abandon his people, nor his warriors. Okay, then what happened? We didn't mean to end up in the past or on Earth. It was an accident. We were sucked into a dimensional vortex and came out from your frame of reference 5 years ago. So the Revelans are lost in time. Of course, we knew that this universe was closed by Geta Emperor. So it was closed by Geta Emperor. Since we found ourselves in Earth's past, we chose to blend in and covertly do what was necessary to save Ravel. This may not have been your intent, but you're following the Andromeda Salvation strategy of changing the past, correct? Our only hope is saving Ravel. Though not all of us see it as worth breaking the taboo. So it is a hush. So it was a hash function after all. Now it makes sense. A what function? A hash function converts one bit of data into another. It's used in cryptographic security. It's impossible to decrypt it back, you see, for if you don't know the exact function, you can never get the original data back out. You can only get the right answer if you already knew it beforehand. In other words, Ravel was always a few steps ahead of us because they already knew what would happen. Rue Nexus is the scholar of Earth cultures. He knew your history inside and out. That's also how he knew if said history stayed its course, it would end in Ravel's destruction. So what kind of combat species are we supposed to turn into that you're so scared of? You can see for yourself where humanity is 2,500 years down the line. That's a better explanation than any I could give. Your people's combat ability and technology are another league from any other civilization in the galaxy. Ravel was the only one with a chance in a real fight with our survival strategy genes activated. And they still didn't keep us from being nearly wiped out. Where does Izana fit into the evolution of humanity? Our records show that dramatic impact Izana's birth had on humanity's development is in kickstarting its evolution. One person single-handedly drove our species' evolution. Is that possible? Sorry, caffeine break there. Is it simple? It is. It's simple for a single new factor to spread rapidly over generations. You haven't noticed, have you? There's something like our survival strategy genes dormant in your species. It looks to me like Izana's influence is activating them. Some of your geneticists did find it and start working on countermeasures though. Did the research being done in Colony Mendel have something to do with that? They may have been what compelled Gilbert Durandal to rush the implementation of the Destiny Plan. It doesn't matter now. What does is your race is about to take the first step on the path to combat evolution. But Lava Bloom has taken Izana into his custody. If such a thing, if she's such a turning point in Ravel's history, why wouldn't he simply dispose of her? Cyrus, that's all I have to say about that. You can't just stop there. Say whatever you want, this is the one line I won't cross. Very well, we will drop the subject for the time being. So basically, it doesn't matter what we do. You just said we can't move Getter Emperor, so... Yun Orikara, you said it was impossible to change the course of a river by throwing pebbles. Right. That's true for a single pebble, sure. But what if you threw a million, or hell, a boulder? If you had enough singular points together, or one massive one, the future could change. But if two singular points collide, that would mean... It's exactly how we Vavellans saw it. We set out to find something that could become a singular point. Azana was one of the most promising prospects, but we couldn't even find a trace of her. Despite that, Ravel took action and formed Nullars. You don't think that was a desperate gamble? Ironic for you to say that. What do you mean? Shah Aznable, you are the very reason we made our move. Me? How? In our version of Earth's history, you took command of Neo Zeon, declared war against the Earth, and won. Shah won? The records after that are spotty, but we know that the Earth was plunged into bloody war. The living hell that ensured was the perfect environment to accelerate your species' combat evolution. My victory made humanity captain. It's hard to deny Shah might have been leading the world towards destruction towards the end of the Revolutionary War, but that timeline changed. Shah as well altered history on a planetary scale, becoming a massive singular point. You mentioned Silkenstand Shamna, a GS user whose power evolved to a level of a code inheritor can be a singular point too. That makes sense. I figured you'd be more surprised. I remember what happened with Sharma, and I'm familiar with Code Inheritor's ability to defy natural law. Lelouch V. Britannia and Shah Aznavour, the two of you changed the course of Earth's history. His Majesty and Nexus saw it turning away from its path and took steps to make sure it stayed that way. Add Azana to the mix, and you get enough of a singular point to make Getter Emperor budge. If that didn't work, Ravel would make itself into one. That's what Noah's was for. Only the Ravelians know that's their game, of course. Your resistance is useless and pathetic. What was that? All your meticulous little schemes, and 2,500 years later, nothing changed a bit. Ravel without the Celestial Emperor is like a candle in a hurricane. Hell, it might already be snuffed out. Why you? Mad? Too bad, that's the truth of the universe. The strong shall... Gah. Whoa, stay with us, Mishashi. What the hell just happened? Report from Captain Novi, the ship's taken a direct hit from a long-range bombardment. So the bad guys are here. All hands return to the A-Advent. At least we were protected by shields, but luck wasn't on his side. That wound's fatal. We all return to being one with Buddha. Go in peace from this mortal coil. Don't you worry, a new me will be activated in a second. Isashi! Hey, I'm back. Well, there's another one. I'm your new commander, look sharp. Is he a clone or something? No, I'm just an artificial person with pure human genes. We're all created based on the memories of Getter Emperor. Emperor's memories again. The old me should have had his shield up. I won't make that same mistake. You're up, Striker. Show me what you got to end this war. Crusade at the end of time. Alrighty. Eternal and the Elysian. Let's go. Alright. You hear me, strikers? We'll handle the Andromeda Salvation's goons in a light year's radius. You're right where the main forces are. We'll leave crushing them to you. They'll end this war and save the Earth, right? Your target's the enemy space-time transcender device, Star Border. The what now? It punches through the fabric of space-time, you know, that thing that used to make their attacks on your time. So if we break that, they can't open any more stokers. Is this all going as Getter Emperor wills it? With how big it is, I'm sure it just sees us as a bunch of gnats. Our individual cells don't matter one bit. Getter means battle for a great will. If it didn't, there'd be no meaning to Getter's existence. A great will? What are you talking about? Instinct. Just let your instincts take over and it'll all click. Why does life exist? Why do humans? Why was the universe made? And why do you kill each other? It all started making sense. And you'll see that there's no other way. I'm counting on you, Getter Arc Strikers. The fate of the Earth rests on your shoulders. Kanda Musashi has ended communications. He's leaving it all up to us. What do we do? Good question. While we were on our way out, I saw some photon-powered mechs. Yeah, it looks like there's some that look like more advanced Gundam types. I felt incredibly strong psycho waves from their pilots too. I caught something like aura power, and there were McQuest class ships along with Getter battleships. All this would suggest he was right about the fleet being what lies in our future. Humanity fills the galaxy with war. It's a lot harder to get fired up after hearing that. We're simply pawns to them. He called this a crusade, but I'm not really feeling it. But still, we've got a Tsukuma. Look, I don't give a damn about the humans of the future or about Getter Emperor. But it's either fight or die, our choice is obvious. He's not wrong. There's no way in hell I'm dying out here. Every single one of us is going back to our own time. And then we'll save the world. That's what this fight's for. Yeah. Even after hearing all about the flaw of evolution, you're still going strong. You guys never fail to impress. You're joining us, Cybus. I spilled everything and got off scot-free. I guess little old me is a bit too little for Getter Emperor to care about. In that case, I'll do what I want. I'm gonna fight for the Alan Ventsphere. Okay, I'm sure I can trust you there. Here's the Drum of the Salvation right on time. All units, prepare to intercept. Alright, so I see one name person. Figured it'd be Turneko again. He says the trouble are coming right into our territory, Getter Arc. I'll pulverize you and change the course of this universe. Professor Shikishama, where's the Star Border? I'm not getting any matching signals in or around this forces. So this isn't the main course, fine by me, we'll just polish off these appetizers quick. Good, you'll regret those insults. All units, focus on surviving this battle and saving the Earth. Not the Earth of the future either, I value our Earth, the A Advent, and all of you. Roger that. We'll defend Earth in the A Advent. Come on guys, let this be the last time we have to deal with the Andromeda Starvation. Alrighty. Alright everyone, get hyped up. No, I said get hyped up. Come on. There we go. Actually, before we do anything else, activate this. Alright. Everyone go fast. And snipe if you can. I'll activate that on Amuro just in case. Alright, that should be everyone. Alright, let's begin. Wipe out the fodder. Yeah, there's a reason why I didn't attack with Elmer. It wasn't a mistake, folks. That was intentional. I'm going to leapfrog him further ahead in case we need to let other people kill the ones behind us. No, actually you first. I'm trying to be selective in picking out all the ones who don't have Excel or anything like that, so bear with me. That one be next. Guys should be fine, should be fine. Alright, you next. No, nothing from the cross. Well, we certainly killed a lot of them. Alright, I think we might be reaching the limit to our battle line. Except for our wonderful sniper who might get one more shot off. Oh, eyes up peeps. What is it, Professor Shikishama? A dimensional fluctuation is coming in hot. That means the space-time transcender star border is making its appearance. Oh, I see a Geta Dragon. There it is, the star border's on it. I know that monster, the legendary beast Usua. You heard of it, Akira. It was in my mum's stories, a remnant of the ancient civilizations of Atlantis from the time of Mu. It, in the Yuma Empire's guardian dragon Baragorn, were feared across the worlds as the two legendary dragons. I saw it in the final battle against Geta Rainbow in the Hiyaki Empire. In the end, it joined Geta and helped destroy the Hiyaki. Then, with the last of the Atlantean masters dead, it vanished into the depths of space. That's right, we found it and we built it into a new Hiyaki robot. McDonald. So Guma, look at its forehead. He's got a horn. That's right, I'm the last survivor of the Hiyaki Empire. Get an arc, your mission is to eliminate him. What? He's a human from the past, he's too dangerous for us to kill him. Besides, he's the one who opened the rifts to the past, he's responsible for the entire war. Perfect. Takuma. He's the one who killed my mom. Getting a shot at killing McDonald was the whole reason I powered Getter to start with. There's no future for me if I don't do this. Takuma, is this really what you want out of this battle? No more thinking. The past, the future, the hell with it all. I'm making my future with my own two hands. McDonald. I will fulfill my duty backed by the Hiyaki Emperor's pride. I'll destroy Getter and avenge Emperor Brai if it's the last thing I do. This is for Mom. Be careful, Takuma, you can't just dive in. Yeah, I know you would be divided against each other, Getter Robo. Gah. Takuma, Kamai, Baku. Azula's moving in. Kirik. Kamai, get clear. Everyone be careful, something else is inbound. Ravel. Did they get sent here with us? No, they're the Valiants of this time, we called them here. They were all too eager for a chance to destroy their enemies, the humans of Earth. Like we weren't dealing with enough. Situation report on the Getter team. No response, they all seem to be unconscious. Wake up, Kamui, Baku. It's the exact opposite of nap time right now. Kamui. Did I pass out? I'm contacting you directly, this isn't for anyone else's ears. I have nothing to discuss with the murder of Takuma's mother. That's not relevant in the slightest. I have something very important to tell you. It's critical to the future of the Saurian race, to the entire Earth, no, the whole universe. I just used Azula's energy and its integrated starboarder in sending something into Earth's past. What? It's a weapon called Bug. Unfortunately, Bug is incomplete and the incomplete weapon is of no value. But it was designed for fight... it was designed to fight the Getter Legion. If completed, it would be more than a match for Getter. I'm giving you all the data on it. Use it to complete Bug and defeat Getter. Why would you give this to me? Getter, humanity is the greatest threat of all life. That includes Hiyaki Empire and of course the Dinosaur Empire. I will destroy Ark, finally avenging Emperor Brai. That's what we've wanted most for a very long time. A long time. You have a wish like that, yes? What I've always wished for. To live in peace with my mother, I have to eliminate all the enemies of the Dinosaur Empire, including Getter and humanity. It's in your hands now, the one hope this universe has left. We will take our leave, we have our own score to settle, the rest is up to you. Ravel is moving into attack. They won't give us a choice, engage. Wait. Cyrus. Warriors of Ravel, I am Celestial Knight Ray Service. I know that blue star, it belongs to Sir Service, the new Celestial Knight. My lord, where have you been? What is the fate of his majesty? Don't worry about our emperor, he marches on the forefront as always. Why is the Celestial Knight on the side of the humans? These humans are good people. Cyrus. I will defend his majesty in Ravel, I swear on my honor as a Celestial Knight. So I ask you to leave this battlefield, but don't throw your lives away, there's no failure while life remains. The model of the Ravel Empire. You need to survive, keep that hope of Ravel alive with you. Very well, Sir Service, we will leave our faith with you. Oh, they bugger off. Thanks for understanding. The Valiants are gone, let's go save the Getter team. The dragon's moving. It's going after Takuma. What's the problem, Takuma? Get up. The guy who killed your mother's right there. Takuma. Oh, is that Kamui? Baku, are you good? Yeah, I'm wide awake. Come on, Kamui, Baku. Change Getter Arc, switch on. So you've chosen their side, Kamui. It's alright in the end, the Saurian blood of your veins will lead you to your destiny. Thanks, Kamui, I guess I owe you one. Save your thanks, your target's right in front of you. Baha ha, Takuma Nagare, chosen child of the Loathsome Getter. McDonald, you have no idea how long I've been waiting for this. Prepare to die, fool. Your father, Ryoma Nagare, couldn't beat this legendary beast, Uzula. Perish with the legacy of Atlantis, Getter Arc. You took us by surprise last time, it won't happen again. Killer Robo's full power is unleashed when 3 pilots fight as one. Go ahead, Takuma, this is the moment you've been waiting for. We're behind you all the way. Give him the works. Hell yeah, I will. Looks like Getta's got our backs too. We have enough energy, we can use it now. Come Getta, here at the far reaches of time, our long battle will end. Rah, McDonald! I could go for some McDonald's right now, actually. This is for Mom. Alright, well we're clearly not doing that. At least not yet. Alright. Yeah, so you can deal with some of these ammo. And then this should probably be a twofer. Alright, Getta, just come over here for a moment. Alright, enemies, come towards me. No, do you have a new attack yet? Oh, we do. We'll show that off in a bit, I think. Actually, we can show it off now. McDonald, I don't care what else happens out here, you're going down. Feel the pain of Hiyaki Emperor Brai. Screw him and screw you, I don't give a damn about your stupid empire. All that matters is you killed her, you killed my mum, and I'll make you pay for that. The fate of the universe hinges on this battle, and they're making it about their personal feelings. It's better that way, that's what being alive is all about. Maybe you're right. Come on, Baku, no slacking off, we're gonna need this whole team's A-game to beat this guy. Bring everything you have, I'll eliminate you all at once. Like hell you will, we have the blood of Getta in us, and it's not drying out here. It's not dying out here. Takuma, believe in yourself, in the blood flowing through your veins. Believe in yourself. McDonald, this is your turn to taste the terror of Getta and of us. And then you'll finally pay up for my mother.
Majiu Uzara wa omae no chichi desu ra taose nakatta no da. Nigete mo muda da.
そんなもんじゃゲッターアークは捉えられねえぜ。いいぜ、力押しが好きだ。力で相手をしてやる。俺たちはゲッターの申し子だ。アークシャインボンバー。
我らの味わった絶望はこんなもの。
Alright. Yeah, let's see if we can
これが
do something about
今の
changing
僕
the
にで
song.
きることだから。この力、戦いを終わらせるために使う。ターゲット確認。マルチロック。いっけー。
There you go. Now I do have to put in a quick pause because I got some Discord alerts coming up, so I just need to quickly check them. So I'll be right back. All right. So looks like someone beat me to the bot. It's fine. As long as someone deals with it. We just need to... Oh, pardon me. Now we just need to mop up all the enemies. Dun, 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 dun. Goddamn, Getter music is very catchy. Alright, so we're almost done mopping up this lot. Okay, so I just need to find a source of analyze, and we can sort that out. If I was smart, I would begin slowly prepping for this, so I shall. And now I just need one person to go over and stomp you, so... Did I just do it from here? Maybe. Alright. Get the boys, let's do it. You're in our territory now, get a rowboat, and I'll make sure you stay. You're the one who won't be leaving. We're going to make sure that we're not playing around this time, Tanako. We're a long way out, and we're getting our money's worth by crushing their Andromeda Salvation for good. And I probably forgot the last the arc. Oh well. Forgive me, Lord Conming. I swear I'll redeem myself next time. Guys like a breaking record, huh? See you never, Chineko. You're not getting it next time. I mean, I'll do it again if I have to. Okay. That should be fatal now.
カムイ、あとは任せたぞ。
これが俺たち3人の力だ。
Atlantean armor and tactical standby program. Very nice. It's over, McDonald. Not yet. If this is our end, I'll make sure you go down with us. Yipes, the dimensional boundaries are collapsing outwards from Azure. Ooh, pardon me. Did he activate the starboarder? Looks more like he sent it into meltdown. Camo, it's up to you now. Our will and the fate of the universe is in your hands. If you can't save it, then the God of Ruin will destroy all that exists. All of our sensors are overloaded, there's no telling what's about to happen. All units return to the ship, carry any that can't move. What in the world's happening? I don't know, but there's nothing more we can do, we just have to accept our fates. Screw that. Takuma. I'm gonna keep fighting this thing until the last millisecond. Come on, Getter, we're counting on you. This radiance. Ugh. The Getter battleship bridge. 30% of our forces wiped off the star chart by the starboarder's meltdown. Oh well, the Andromeda Salvations lost the starboarder, so humanity still wins. Getter Arc Strikers, too bad I couldn't save you guys. But Emperor might. Yeah, if Takuma and Emperor are connected. Guess that's our only chance. Ugh, where am I? There's no good or evil, no like or dislike, no moving or standing still. That voice, is that my dad's? It can't be stopped whether it wanted to or not, that's evolution. Evolution. Evolution is the enemy and an ally. It's providence, a system, and a concept. That voice, to hear, is that my brother? It's a program built into all species to aid in their survival, but its logic is infallible. That doesn't change anything. Quit droiding on like you're above it all. Humans get sad and frustrated, sometimes we feel like we're being eaten from the inside out, that's just how we are. You want us to just give up after everything we've been through? Screw that. Heh. I know it's not just you in here, there's a whole bunch of people's wills too. If the will getter is a hive of a simulated consciousness, then Baku. Then whatever this is not just a place, it's a crazy strong hotspot of energy. Where thoughts gather from all over the universe. So everyone in Strikers is here somewhere. Now, we've got to find Kamui. Why the hell isn't he with us? I don't know. I'm worried about Kamui, not to mention Earth. We've got to get back and make sure the Andromeda Salvation's out of commission. Yeah, for sure, let's move. Baku. Did I say something weird? You look surprised. Yeah, sorry, I just felt like you say you wanted to stay here or something. Part of me does, honestly, but this place, Getter Emperor is telling me to go to Earth. It is? The Emperor I'm hearing is a collective, but it's not out to grow or evade or anything. If we get to know it better, we might find another possibility for humanity down the road. Another possibility. Sure, Emperor is inherently terrifying, but it's not evil. After this is all over, I think I'll join it myself and see what happens from there. I gotcha, but for now, yeah, my premonition's loud and clear, this fight's not over yet. Come on, our war, humanity's war, ain't over yet. Meanwhile, in the Satori Laboratories control room, we're getting reports from over the world that the Stokers are closing. We received direct confirmation that the Hawaii Stoker has vanished. Good. Strikers just saved the world, didn't they? Yeah. They might have completed their mission, but if they don't come back, the three of them are alive: Takuma, Kamui, and Baku. Commander Jin. Commander Jin, the A event has been sighted in Earth's orbit. They're back. That means the mission is a complete success. Yeah. But I have a feeling the fight isn't over yet. No, not just a feeling, I know it's not over. All striker ships and mobile teams confirmed safe. No major damage to the A event residential quarter either. I don't see any Stokers on the visible part of Earth either. It looks like we're all clear. Everyone who participated in this mission deserves the credit. Now let's go home to Earth. In the briefing room, Commander Jin contacted us from the Satori Laboratory. They've been informed that all Stokers on Earth have vanished. So, we did it. That's right. The war with the drum acceleration is over, the Earth is safe. Awesome, point us. On me. We sent word thanks as well, and so we sent thanks and well wishes to Gore 3 of the Dinosaur Empire as well. The Dinosaur Empire is planning an official celebration in a few days. Today we celebrate our part. You hear that, Kamui? They're throwing us a shindig too. We can't wait to see how the story ends, party. Sure. What's up, man? Something happened? What makes you think that? Just a feeling. Sorry if I'm off base. No need to apologize. There's nothing wrong with celebrating, but this might not be the best time for it. Yeah, not after seeing that future. And then being told it's impossible to change. There's still hope. Camille. You're a singular point, Captain. If you want to change, you can make it. And I'll do whatever you need for that to happen. But, do you think I can? With all due respect, don't flake out on us, sir. Didn't you take up the Shah Azrael name because you wanted to change the world? I've forgotten that. Thank you for reminding me. Remember what Cyrus said. If each becomes a singular point, we could overcome Geta Emperor. Even pebbles can change a river's course if a million of them work together. We may be those little pebbles, but we're going to keep throwing ourselves into the river until it changes. People are strong when they all come together. That's what being a hero is all about. Changing the future. Minami. We can't change what's behind us, but we can change what's right in front of us. I think, yeah. I think we won't know until we give it a shot. Then let's go for it. Do you really think you can? No matter if we can, we will anyways. Accomplishing anything requires a strong will. The first and most vital step is commitment. Commitment, huh? Now loosen up that frown before it's stuck that way. It's party time. Damn straight, we just turned into this just turned into a launch party for a rewrite of the future. Aren't they optimistic, or just outright oblivious? I can't really tell. That was my reaction to, yeah, but it's pretty nice once you get used to it. You're one of us, aren't you? You should enjoy yourselves. Me, one of Strikers? Aren't you going to stay? I'm a Celestial Knight of Ravel, you know. But you oppose Noah's. I mean, I guess. Then there has to be a way you can stay loyal to your Celestial Emperor and still stop them. We'll help you with the Noah's part, not that we can do much about the rest, but hey. Okay, again, optimistic or oblivious. I know, Strikers probably makes you wonder that sometimes. And I'm guessing that's because of our representative. Are you calling me optimistic and oblivious? Don't take it the wrong way, I thought you were trying to be positive. The only reason I can is because I have you all fighting besides me. Yeah, but that's why everyone's tripping over themselves to back you up. You're really doing a great job as representative. I don't think I'm doing that well at all. We all love Ichika at least as much as you love that emperor of yours. I love you all too. Oh, I think I heard we got a new member. That means we have to throw another party. Where should we assign him? Section 2 could really use a warm body. Not the only one who's short-staffed. He sticks out a little too much for the Department of Intelligence. I don't think he'll fit with finance either. We can figure that out at the after party at the Owen Vents. Sounds great to me. You're joining us then. Celestial Knight Race Service reporting. Consider me grateful for the opportunity. Allow me to formally welcome you then, Cybers. Well, Cybers, you were never the type to refrain from barking out orders before. But we've been here longer than you, so you're gonna have to do what we say for a change. Oh, I had no idea we had a seniority policy. For bad news, Todd and Gabble, that means you have to do whatever we say. Oh crap, eating my big mouth. Know what? I really do like this place. It's fun enough, but we also get a lot to deal with. But we'll make do, right? Sure will, the A-Vent and Strikers always manage. And it'd be nice to have you helping Cybers. Of course, this is what I chose, and that's what I'm going to see it through. This is my path now, your majesty, even if it makes me your enemy. But I stand by my oath, I'll save you and Ravel while staying true to myself. This is supposed to be a party, and yet here you are scowling. Yoon Arikawa. I know what you're thinking. This reality doesn't branch into parallel worlds, but you and Second still entered it from the outside. The optimistic interpretation is that Geta Emperor's ability to limit outcomes isn't omnipotent. Yeah, but on the other hand, that implies the existence of a singular point so powerful that being as strong as Emperor can't keep it from opening a seam. Or if it doesn't already exist, it's starting to. Something that can destroy the fundamental order. If it existed, it would be a god of ruin. Godzilla! Meanwhile, at Evil Incorporated, HQ, the Stokers throughout the world have all disappeared. So the Andromeda Salvation has failed. Yes, as we feared, they weren't enough to change the future of a timeline where Getter Emperor exists. Then it falls to the Celestial Emperor. If anyone could do this, it would be Your Majesty. Izana. Yes. Ray Sisters chose your new clothing, didn't she? It's rather becoming. Thank you. I will be carrying out my plans. The duty of superhumanity is in your hands. Do not lose sight of your purpose. Show me what you're capable of. Izana. Enough impertinence. Oh, so she's clearly got two personalities in there. Enough impertinence, Fabloom. Orvelian has no right to give me commands. You are both powerless and ignorant. Your lot is simply to obey us. Perhaps you need to be reminded the power of a superhuman. What's that look for? Worms, you only stand here as you are by the sufferance of our power. Very well, don't forget next time. Now it's time to sit down to the feast of battle. Alright, we got money, Atlantean armor, blah blah blah. So what do we got here? We got DLC. Oh, we got the challenge missions, it seems like. That could be new, I guess, maybe. That's fine. We got the Ace Chat with Cybus. So... I'm gonna throw in a save here. And we'll call it an episode. In the in-between, I will probably... Oh, pardon me. We'll grind Cybus up to grade A so it'll only take 2 maps, so it won't take very long at all. And then we will do the DLC. Then we will do the challenges, which I'm going to guess is a certain... what's the word I'm looking for? Content involving the other games, probably, if I had to take a guess. Because I certainly recognize the theme of V, X, and T. Just based on the description of the names, so... but again, that will be a problem for next episode, I suppose, so I'll catch you then.